He firmly believes in the vision of the BRG and feels fortunate to be part of its pioneer work and ongoing impact to society. To share his views about coming out experience, let's hear it from JP Lacap.
Hi. Sorry, pressure after rough tasking. All right. Thank you so much again, TR Speakers Club, for inviting me tonight. And apologies to everyone in front. You have to look up. All right. So coming out. Coming out is a very personal experience. People have very different circumstances as to why they come out, as to why they have to stay in the closet. There has been recent discussions as to the importance of coming out with the recent coming out of celebrities, of popular personalities. People have been arguing, does coming out still have to be, do we still have to make a big deal out of coming out? Do we still have, does coming out still have to be a headline? And unfortunately, over the weekend, we are shaken to the fact that we are still very far from that ideal wherein coming out is a normal thing, and it's no longer a big deal. Investigations are still very early, but as it turns out, the shooter in Orlando was a repressed, closeted gay man, which highlights the fact that hiding your personality is detrimental to your psychological well-being, which leads me to my topic today. I'm supposed to discuss the coming out stories of our Thomson Reuters employees, but given the recent developments, I changed it to discuss about the importance of coming out, why it's still relevant, and why it has to be visible. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, neither do I consider myself an expert on this subject matter. I am mainly going to talk about my own experiences. As what Ms. Tess said, I'm going to cannibalize my life for material for this talk. And yeah, so I would like to start, and yes, I do have slides, with this quote. Every gay person must come out. As difficult as it is, you must tell your immediate family. You must tell your relatives. You must tell your friends, if indeed they are your friends. You must tell the people you work with. You must tell the people in the stores you shop in. Once they realize that we are indeed their children, that we are indeed everywhere, every myth, every lie, every innuendo will be destroyed once and all. And once you do, you will feel so much better. I'm going to cycle back to that quote later on as I progress with my discussion. So the very first reason why it's important to come out is so that you can live your life freely as anyone else. And here we have Ellen DeGeneres, noted LGBT and TV show host. I came out to my parents when I was 27. I know, shocker, right? Late bloomer. I came out to them when I was 27. But prior to that, I was already out to my friends, to the people that I work with. And I noticed the difference between how I act in the places where I am out and how I act at home. In my own home, I was very careful of how I speak, how I act. I even have to control my mannerisms because I was so concerned that my family would treat me differently if they knew that I was gay. I grew up in a very Catholic, a very religious background. I almost became a priest myself. Shocker again. And that is the reason why at home I hid my sexuality. And as it turns out, when I came out to my parents, and this is true to probably 90% of the people that I spoke with, yes, 90% of the people that I spoke with, they already knew, especially my mom. And that is also one of the reasons, that is also one of the things that I tell people who are still in the closet, that, oh my God, your parents already know it, especially your mom. Just try it. All right, so after I came out, immediately I felt so comfortable in my own home. I no longer have to, just like Ellen DeGeneres, I felt so comfortable with myself. I didn't have any fear as to how they're going to treat me. And in fact, when I came out, it is more it actually improved my relationship with my family because I could already give myself freely to them because I was being true to myself. Next reason, the alternative is to live a lie. Here you have Jason Collins, NBA, the very first NBA player to be out. The very first job that I had after graduation was a corporate sales job in an appliance company. The job description, they required men. If I'm not mistaken, they didn't even hire women for the sales job. So with that being said, the culture was very macho. I call it, it was very manong culture. And so again, after graduating in college, I had to go back to the closet again because of fear that I might lose my job, that my colleagues would see me differently, that they might see me as inferior to them because I was gay. True enough, our office was very near to an all-female college, and during lunch break, I vividly remember this. We would drive in front of the college buildings, and they would ogle the girls from afar, and they would tell me, "Oh, JP, which ones of those girls do you like?" And I'd be like, "That one." Okay, that one. And again, I hated it. I really hated the fact that I had to hide myself again because of my job, and that's why I didn't really last long in that particular company. I did come out to them, and they still, after coming out, they still take me to drive into to drive in front of the building, but this time to convert me, to try and convert, and obviously that didn't work. All right, so the next one is visibility is important. Here you have Anderson Cooper, the love of my life, my future husband. The Philippines and Thailand are the only countries in Asia that have LGBT personalities that are very visible and influential in mass media. The likes of Vice Ganda, Boyabunda, Alan Kay, etc. They are unheard of outside of Thailand and the Philippines. So we are very happy that at least in our country we have that kind of visibility, so that younger people would see it as not as a disadvantage, and even if they are gay cliches, at least at some level people can see them, and at least it is more ubiquitous and normalized. Next, to be able to seek support and understanding, here you have Chaz Bono, winner of Dancing with the Stars, and daughter of Cher, the original queen before Beyonce, before Lady Gaga, etc. All right, so before I came out, I didn't attend gay pride celebrations. I didn't. I hesitated to join gay programs again because of the. Because I was afraid to be judged for being gay, and true enough, when I came out, that was the time that I was able to seek support from other gay men. I was able to join gay pride at work, and I wouldn't be talking in front of you right now if I didn't come out of the closet. Next, to make the world a better place. This is Tim Cook, CEO of Apple. The world can never have enough rainbows, as I say, as we are shaken to the fact of what happened over the weekend. Not coming out can be very it can affect you in ways where I know some of you are not gay here, and but if you can only put your shoes into for a day and internalize the life of someone who is repressing his sexuality, it is very, very difficult, and it can eat you up from the inside. And I think that's what happened as far as what happened to in Orlando is concerned. So to make the world a better place. Next, you can be someone's hero Being an out gay man, especially in this country, is not easy. You have to face ridicule every day. You have to face, sometimes people look at you differently. And just to be out, just the mere fact that you are out in the workplace, in public, it is already a very brave thing to do. And of course, lastly, because love always wins. What Lin-Manuel Miranda has said on his Tony speech, love always, 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 always wins. And again, I am not forcing anyone to come out. Coming out is a very, you have to be in a certain comfort level as far as yourself is concerned in order for you to come out. But if you do find yourself privileged enough to come out, please make it visible, make it relevant, and let's make the world a better place. Thank you so much.